we are hearing some reports that the Chicago Bulls were in on signing a Euro star by the name of Sylvain Francisco. We got to talk about that. Something or nothing, if anything, we'll discuss. And then we got to talk about Montes Buzelis appearing on the Cousins podcast with those fellas, Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter. And he said a lot of things. One of those things was he wants to get his lick back versus Luka Dončić. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you know you got to hear the music first. Aggressive today.
Aggressive.
Cognac. Gang. Job Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys of Cognac Boy Bobby. And guess what? I am with my dog, C-Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, man? I heard we was looking at a dude from France. What's the word?
No, me. Hey, if y'all tuned in today, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are 1 week closer to basketball again, to football again. Y'all know I got to throw it in there. But C-Dub, quick question. What's 9 plus 2?
11.
No, it's not. It's 21.
What in the CPS? What the fuck did you just say?
Let's get into the content, man. So we're hearing a number of reports that the Chicago Bulls were in on Eurostar Sylvain Francisco. Now, this is a guy that has played a lot of basketball overseas, did have a short stint with the Milwaukee Bucks during their summer league where he only played in 2 games in 10 minutes, and he's back overseas. But last season that he played in EuroLeague, my man's averaged 16 points, had 6 assists, and then he shot basically 40% from the three-point line on 6 attempts. C-Dub. It is in the reports. He did mention that the Chicago Bulls were interested. However, he waited too long to opt out of his clause with his team overseas to come to the NBA. How you feeling about all this? First, let's talk about Sylvain Francisco as a basketball player. What did you like? What did you see? What did you dislike? And then we'll keep the conversation going forward.
I like Sylvain Francisco. I like his game. Very I'm gonna say compact, but I'm not meaning that in like he's small or nothing like that. I just think he like a really muscular 6'1" guard. Great handle. He can get to his jump shot on anybody. He shot at a really good percentage at 39% in his MVP, his co-MVP year last year with the EuroLeague. He had a little bit of experience in the summer league with the I forgot what team
Milwaukee
it was, but with Milwaukee Bucks in 2022. He's a really good player. Okay when it comes to playmaking and getting the ball to teammates. I think he's a pretty good player.
For sure, I agree with you. I think he's a pretty solid player, definitely up there in age at 28 years old. I will like to provide context that he said that teams are waiting on LeBron and certain trades couldn't happen and teams weren't really moving. But my question is, the Bulls had a 15 spot open. Right. Like they had a spot open if you wanted to come. But I agree with a lot of the things that you said. Definitely as a smaller guard, you definitely want to see a number of things from smaller guards. Can they, operate the offense at a decent level? Can you shoot the ball? Can you get to the basket? Now, there's going to be some examples to where you're going to see not a frequent goer to the basket. Let's just keep it a buck. But he does have a counter move when he get cuts off and can't pull up from that painted area and knock down a jump shot. So that was impressive too. I think that would have been interested. C-Dub, I look at this as pretty much nothing. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of the Chicago Bulls, but I will appreciate Bryson Graham for looking in a number of places for talent to bring to this team. What his role would have been for this team, I don't necessarily know, but I believe he could have came off the bench and provided, some guard depth and helped with some scoring coming off the bench. We'll never know now, but
Yeah.
I just say, hey, shout out to Bryson Graham for looking in a number of places. We looked at a couple of undrafted guys. Obviously, Donovan Atwell went back to school. You signed you some two-way players. You brought in Dalen Swain and Caleb Wilson. I'm cool with that. You signed Norman Powell. Cool with that. How you feeling about all that I just said about Bryson Graham?
I think you make a good point, and it shows the reach that Bryson Graham is trying to perform to get the greatest talent that he can possibly get to this team. Okay, the objective of the Chicago Bulls for now into the foreseeable future is to acquire young stars and either develop them to be a part of the future or use them as assets to get some people in here that can be a part of the future. That's basically what they're trying to do. This guy, I kind of wonder about. It's more negative than positive with me. I still think that he's a good player, but what to what end? Obviously, he's not a better player than Trey Jones. Trey Jones does more things than this guy, Francisco. Francisco may be a better shooter than Trey Jones is, but Trey Jones is faster. I would say he's better getting to the basket, better finishing around the basket, better team leader, better point guard. He's just better in every way. But then you look at Rob Dillingham, and me and you had a little small debate like we normally do, and you said that the guy is, you think at this point that he's better than Rob Dillingham. But I told you that he's not. But really, you were right, and it's not really about being better than Rob right now, because I think that Rob is a guy that we can develop for the future. And this guy is already at 28 years of age. What you want to develop him for? The hospice bed or something? I don't know.
Get the fuck out.
So I just think it wouldn't have been, if you would have got him, it would have been more negative than positive. And I'm just glad that we just didn't do the deal. Just to be honest. And I ain't trying to be cruel or nothing, but what the hell we knew with a guy 6'1", Sylvain Francisco, pretty much a jump shooter. I don't see him making these layups that he's making in the EuroLeague, in the NBA with these athletes we have in this league. So, all right.
I got you though. The Trey Jones tidbit would have definitely been an interesting one, but I agree with you on that with the Rob Dillingham. I think today he's a better player than Rob Dillingham. Me and you are really like the small group that's still trying to see if we can get something out of Rob. There are a lot of people that have given up on Rob Dillingham, and rightfully so. I think that's everybody's entitled to their opinion. It's cool with me. I'm definitely going to be interested to see Rob Dillingham play in preseason, because I would imagine that he's gonna get some run. Can he work his way up into the lineup? I don't know. I'll keep it a buck with y'all, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Francisco decided to stay where he's gonna be at. Cool, fine and dandy. We wipe our hands with this situation, in my personal opinion, and just keep on pushing. That's just how I'm looking at it. But it would have been nice to me, in my opinion. You not so much on the side of that, and that's okay. It's really okay. But
I'd rather see if Rob can play. I'd rather see Rob can play to get a 28-year-old point guard that's really basically a one-trick pony to me.
For sure.
I don't want to pick trick pony.
For sure. But hey, y'all let us know y'all thoughts, and are y'all familiar with this player? Have y'all seen him? Check him out. You can go check out his tape on YouTube. It's all out there for everybody to see.
It's nice too. It's nice.
It's definitely nice, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But hey, man, we're gonna move this thing along because we got some smack to talk. My man's Buzelis said he want his get back versus Luka. Now he was over there talking with Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, and they brought up the Luka. And Buzelis said a number of things, but we got the quote. He said, in the media, I was saying I'm probably not going to trash talk again to him, but I really don't care. I'm going to do it again. It was tough. Whenever you talk to him, he starts turning it up for real. But I said I wasn't going to do it again, but I'm definitely going to do it again. I was given a political answer, but I don't really care. I need my get back. I'll see him this year. End quote.
That's my guy.
That get you fired up.
They can be
'Cause I'm
fired
fired
up.
up.
Let me tell you the truth. I ain't never told you this, nephew, but when he said that last year after that game, I was pissed at Montes. Don't say that. Don't relent to these guys. You got to play them again. Don't ever give away the game to a guy that you're going to see again. Say, okay, I'm never going to talk to him again because he might fuck around and drop 50. No. Let's see if he can drop 50 again. That's what I was thinking. And I'm glad that he said this on this podcast because it shows me what I thought he was. An all world competitor. That when he step on the court, he don't give a damn if the name on your back of your jersey is Durant. He don't give a damn if the name on your back of your jersey is Dončić. He going to kill you. That's what I like as a basketball player, bro. I go up there and I ain't gonna talk to him. I know Michael Jordan did that to a lot of people. Derrick Rose did that to a lot of people, and I lose respect on people who just stop competing because you get cooked one time. Everybody getting cooked. This is the best 450 players in the league. Luka being like, I don't know where you want to put him, in the top 10, top 7, whatever you want to do. No, my boy Montes was like, man, forget all that, man. When I see him again, I'm going to be talking again. And he said it was nasty. He can't even repeat what he was saying. I love this kid. He is so Chicago, and that is going to be a must-see game because I know he's going for the kill. I know it.
Oh, bro, I definitely love that conversation. C-Dub, if you remember the game correctly, at halftime, Montes had 17, Luka had 24, so he wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
It's just in that second half, Luka snatched his chain.
He did. He snatched him.
Yeah, but that's what Luka do. Yeah. But I like a guy that ain't gonna back down. Fuck all that. We ain't backing down. I'm sorry. We don't know what the matchup is going to entail, but we know bro not finna back down, and bro gonna come right there and be ready to go. And I'm actually happy that he said that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be too politically correct, but fuck it. I'm doing it anyway. I'm talking trash anyway. Now, C-Dub, Montes Buzelis actually did talk about the abomination that took place in Chicago with him not being allowed to shoot middies. So when they asked him, and I'm paraphrasing, if you guys want to go check out the episode, it's out there for everybody to see. But he pretty much said, I wasn't allowed to shoot middies. You're going to see that this upcoming season. C-Dub, what is your, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your confidence level on Montes Buzelis becoming a legitimate 3-level scorer?
Oh, my confidence level is at 10. Because I watched so much tape on Montes. I watched so many games of Montes Buzelis. I just know if he would have added that, man, I don't even want to talk about what could have been because Billy happened and now he's gone. I just would like to say this. Analytics is tearing this game apart. Just look at the last 5 championship teams. You can even look at the last 5 2 competing teams in each championships. Every one of them had a guy that can get a bucket in the mid-range. All this drive and kick, only get all the way to the basket or shoot threes. That's not basketball. That's AI shit. And I mean, not Allen Iverson. I mean, real artificial intelligence shit. Like, that's not basketball. You take away a part of the game and you become predictable and you're able to be shut the fuck down. You're either going to get to the basket or you're going to shoot a 3. The mid-range sets up both parts of that game. Mid-range sets up the 3-pointer, mid-range sets up getting to the basket. And if you don't have that, how on earth can you see how good you can be in this game? And I know another thing. I know Montes Buzelis deep inside. I know he ain't said it. He don't like Billy Donovan too much, bro. The way he talking about it, and I know he a gentleman, he won't never say it. He just don't like it. It's just, why I can't shoot mids? He said it's only 2 guys that was able to shoot mid-range. We know who they are. Zach and DeMar. That's all he allowed to shoot mid-ranges. So I'm just glad that we got a new coach in. I'm glad that he's going to let Montes Buzelis spread his wings. And this year, we're going to see the best of Montes Buzelis. I don't think there's no going back for Montes Buzelis.
For sure. I'm going to be at an 8 with it. But I also think that there's going to be a lot of interesting things that we're going to see from Montes Buzelis this upcoming season. Tiago Splitter talking about having Montes Buzelis run pick and roll actions. I'm interested. And then we already know that he's gonna allow these young players to hoop. And to your point about the mid range, C-Dub, what would a mid range jumper from Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum would have done for them versus the Philadelphia 76ers when they blew a 3-1 lead and kept shooting all them fucking threes?
They probably won the series.
Bro, can we call it how we see it?
Yep. Better.
If Joe Mazzulla didn't have his head up his ass with this analytics, we gonna spam three shit. The Boston Celtics is supposed to have more than one championship, bro.
I agree.
They're supposed to have more than one championship.
I agree.
So that whole point is a great point. And to the other point, the whole premise of this, y'all think Jalen Brunson ain't really like that from the mid range?
Come on now.
What about SGA?
Come on now.
Like them the last two champions.
Come on.
They had a go-to guy. And I'm not saying that Montes Buzelis is either of those guys previously mentioned. He has to work himself to that level.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be very, very good to see the first midi. Because y'all want to know what was the biggest smack in the face? First, all the players saying that they wasn't allowed to shoot mid-range. The second one was Ayo Dosunmu dropping 40 in the fucking playoffs by being a 3-level scorer. And then the third, Billy Donovan talking about some, I told them they could shoot threes. No, you didn't, motherfucker. You ain't say that they can shoot the midi. No, you didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, you didn't. Because once Ayo landed in Minnesota, he was shooting the midi. We like, damn, bro. Damn, Ayo got that in his game. We all knew it. We just know you was full of it. You was full of it.
Like everything that the analytics is like passively trying to destroy, just the mid-range, the big men, all of that shit is coming back. I believe you can't win an NBA championship without a mid-range shooter. I believe you can't win an NBA game without a traditional big man in the middle of the paint. All these things and even more, the analytics is passively trying to destroy out the game, which I think is ridiculous. And y'all got to learn and be mature enough to use analytics. It's good for, I don't know what you can use analytics for. I just like points, rebounds, assists, and steals and shit.
I always say, and I think you'll agree with this, analytics is just a part of the conversation, not the entire conversation.
Right.
It's analytics and then what the actual game tells you by watching. That's how I break it down. So I look at the stats, and does the film back up? You use analytics, in my opinion, as the support. That's it.
And nephew, remember how frustrated we was watching the Chicago Bulls offense those years with Billy Donovan? And you can attribute this. Don't shoot no mid-ranges. Because it was sometimes those guys coming off those picks was open in the mid-range.
Oh, bro.
And wouldn't shoot it and kick it out and shoot it like a contested three.
Oh, bro.
Like, stop messing with the game of basketball. We can use analytics as, just like nephew said, you can use it as a reference point. Use it as a reference point, but don't try to make the game harder than it is. It's already hard as you can be. Only 450 players can play in this league, bro. Let them be the best basketball players they can be.
This go cause the Boston Celtics said that Paul George a better analytical player than Jaylen Brown. I said, all right, bro. Y'all got
it, bro.
Yeah, bro,
what are we supposed to do with that, bro? What the who in their right mind?
You mean the same Jaylen Brown that got y'all to the second seed?
You mean NBA Finals MVP Jaylen Brown? That's what they talking about.
That's what they talking about, bro. I said, all right, y'all got it, bro.
Y'all got it, bro. Respect to Paul George, bro. Respectfully, you're a Hall of Fame, whatever. Bro, he ain't even on the same planet as Jaylen Brown right now. So stop that shit. Cut it out.
But hey.
Boy.
But hey, man. You got
he was a terrorist, nephew. He was a terrorist.
You got anything left?
Like I said, Billy was a terrorist. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We on our way to 20K. We gonna get there any day. Y'all the best in the world. Man, this is just killing me. I'm getting upset right now.
Bro, man, this bitch sweating.
I'm getting upset.
But hey, that is it from us today, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Before you get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always see red. Y'all already know. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Hey. Cognac. Gang.